All right. So we've already started warming up, but we're going to keep working on those feet. So just give me some nice footwork, just rotating, kind of doing some big circles on those feet. Oh, there's nothing better than working the feet, especially first thing in the morning. How about going back on your heels, lifting the front part of the foot, then shifting. And just notice you got to use your upper body for balance, right? So coming in, I'm going to do my palms to the floor, up, work the hands as well, because we will be working and feeling how as you move those feet, the whole body can get into the act. How about if we inhale, hunch and bring them forward? Hips, a bit of a whole spine undulation. Woo! I love these. How about side to side? Side, side. So starting with the feet, let's do a first focus on the feet. So you're way over on one side, shift way over on the other side, shift, having a whole foot focus. I'm going to spread my toes and lift them. And part of the reason that I'm doing all this with starting with the feet is all those proprioceptors that we have on the bottoms of the feet, just feeling the earth. And then notice how all that goes all the way up from the brain down into the feet. And now let's just do some nice circles. Good. See if you can feel like the tips of your toes, the sides, shift back, and just let the whole body respond. So don't be stiff. Let's move with flexibility and agility. And as you're doing this, notice what parts are not moving with you. What parts do we need to unlock? Woo! Amy's unlocking. Looking good, girl, today. How about forward and back again? Oh, yeah, even up the upper body. So I'm even going to pull my elbows back and kind of, yes, doesn't that feel good? All right, nice work, you guys. Let's pause. Let's do something a little bit more structured, if you will. I'm going to put that one foot back behind and just bend them both. Shift your weight back and forth and really feel the foot in the back, the Achilles, that tendon behind the ankle. Notice what happens when you shift. You can use your upper body to balance. What does it want to do? You're just paying attention. Good. Now I'm going to put my torso between the two legs. I'm actually going to push down with my feet in the ground and feel then the ground come up to just allow us to lift. Good. Now just notice, try this. Go to your last three toes. See how the ankle comes out, doesn't feel good, and it's not stable. So then come all the way in, big toe, ball joint second, and drop her back, shift back. Now this time I'm going to hinge back at the hips. I'm going to hinge back. I might even flex this front leg, or sorry, the front foot, shifting back so you can feel that hamstring stretch. Then come all the way back, and one more time, lift and drop. Let's just go right into switching those legs. And you'll notice one side might feel different than the other. Shifting. Good. Hip shift back at the hip, maybe flex the front foot. Ooh, say hello to your hamstrings this morning. Dropping it. Coming forward between the two, lifting the heels. Big toe, ball joint, second foot. Notice. Ooh, notice how the second or third time we do it, you've got better balance. By the way, middle finger down can help you with that balance. And shift it back just last time. Good, and I'm just going to come all the way back up. You're just playing with it and drop it. Good work. Woo! All right, notice how you're feeling. One last thing we're going to do with the lower legs before we start. Just bringing one foot forward, bending a knee. I'm just going to go to the side. Put your weight wherever it's good so you can take that back leg back a little bit more. Trying ideally to get the foot straight. You want that leg right behind the hip. Good. And even here, just keep your weight forward and just press into the back heel, straightening that back knee. Now I'm going to push into the front knee and we're going to come forward. I'm going to do it by lifting the heel, pushing into the front leg, push forward, drop it back, push in forward. Ooh, drop it back. Oh, every time I look to the side, I lose my balance. Push forward, and drop. Good work. Now keep pressing through the back heel. Let yourself climb up the front, palms up, tuck under here, straighten the back. Feel that stretch up that hip flexor. And now I'm gonna lift the back heel, the front straightens, drop straight back down, tuck and lift, and down, tuck and lift, and down. Just give me one more, really reach through that back heel, tuck and drop. Beautiful. Let's put our weight on the front. Shift your torso forward so you can just bring that back foot forward. Switch all your weight on the other leg. Take the other one back. And just take a moment to get that leg. Make sure that you're not railroading. The back leg isn't directly behind the front. Push down into the leg and just press through that back heel. Oh, feels so good, doesn't it? Now push through the front leg. Come up and drop it straight back. Push and lift that back heel. Drop it straight back. One more time. Push forward, lift, and drop. Then climbing ourselves up. Shoulder to hip. Palms in and up. Keep the elbows there. Tuck under. And lift the back heel. The front leg will straighten. Go straight back down and again, reach through. Coming straight up and back down. Reach to that back hip flexor. Lift and drop. That should be good. Let's put our weight here. Bring that back leg up. Pause right there. Push down. Do a good curl. Give me a good tuck. We're going to tuck and scoop. Pull up and arch. Lift that chin. Push down, curl. Exhale, arch. We're going to come up. We're going to do our dive. So tuck under, bend deeper. Bring the arms up by your ears. Reach. Try to pull the thumbs apart. Curl, curl, curl. Bring it back. Pull up. And arch. Good work. Now we're just going to walk ourselves up. So just walk yourself up. Give yourself some nice big shoulder rolls. Woo! All right. Let's go off for our walk. So we're just going to pause and start those legs a-walking. And just notice how much better those feet feel now that we warmed all that lower leg up. And we all know the drill. Toes forward. Right, tuck the tail under, lifting the girls. Let's go ahead, inhale, hunch. So really lift from the ribs. Now just slowly keep the girls up. See if you can feel your shoulders draw back, excuse me, connect to the blades. So just slide your shoulder blades down. Don't push them down, just wherever they stop, otherwise you get into that neck. And keep the girls up and let's just get some arms going here. Beautiful work. Let's do our palms to the ceiling. Good. And kind of a mitten hand, but we're still drawing those elbows back. Back, back, back. So sometimes I see, because it looks like this is probably what I'm doing from the front, we do this, but the arms don't go anywhere. It's an up and down. So let's just see if we can get those elbows back. So your fingertips basically will touch the back of your body. The nails are drawing down because you're in a good mitten and we're stretching those thumbs. Notice the more you stretch your thumbs and press those palms forward, it's an interesting feeling, isn't it? Nice work. Now we're bending and driving those elbows forward. Now let's do a long arm. So it's a long arm. Kind of now you feel what that feels like with that longer lever, if you will. And then bend it. And then long arm. Good work. And then bend it. So just know that when you're out walking, when you go faster, it's much better to have those elbows going back. This is how you're going to drive yourself. So notice why. Notice how much faster you feel you can go with the bent elbow and then a straight arm. It's like, like a grandfather clock, right? That long pendulum. You keep doing what you're doing. This is a visual. Don't do what I'm doing. Visual, long arm on the grandfather clock. Slows it down. But when the grandfather clock is here, you go faster. So good. Let's bring it out in front of us. Really jazz those fingers. Feel yourself pressing right there. Now, reach forward just so you get the sense. And then ready. Ribs up. Pull those shoulders back. Excellent. Now pull them back with the palms back. And we're going to do 4 just like that. You guys ready? Here we go. It's out. and pull it back. Get those girls up, take it out, 2, 3, 4, ribs up, 2, 3, 4, 2 more, out, 2, 3, 4, and back, and take it out. Let's bring it up to the face on the next one. Ready? Here we go. It's face, pull back, ribs up, take it out, face, and back, take it out, face, and back. Good work. Take it out, face, and back. Now bring it up by the ears. Ready, up, and just pause. Excellent. Now we're going to do a W. So what should we do with our hands? Let's do donut hands. You ready? Here we go. So it's W. Bring it up. We're going to take our arms out, fingers to the side. So we're going to bring them straight down. Then flip them to go back up. All right. So let's go a little faster. Here we go. W and up. Flip them down and flip them up. So good. Again, it's W and up. Flip them down and flip them up. How about faster? W and up and down and up. W and up and down and up. 2 more. W and up and down and up. The brain is like, what's she doing? It's so fast. It's too fast, Renee. Just drop them. Good work. How about if we start a little side to side? So let's pause our feet for a second so we get ourselves in position. Let's go wide, wide. So remember, it's side of the foot, knee and ankle. Good work. Side, we're warming up in the hips. Let's take those arms out. So it's mitten hand, front to the front and back to the center of the body. Yeah, nice. Stiff and straight with the arms. Stiff and straight, stiff and straight. A little bit different. Just notice. Now, notice how when you're bringing that arm forward, don't you want to round the back? So try to not do that. Everybody tries it. Yes, oh, that's not what we should do. Correct. Good work. 2 more. Last one. Good work. And just walk. So let's calm it down just a little bit. Big inhale, tuck. Big exhale, but keep those arms and legs going. Nice. Now I'm going to change it up a little bit. So this is a little for the brain. Not a hard one though. We're going to take our legs out, out, and in. All right. Don't worry about the arms. They're going to just kind of go along for the ride. So here we go. It's out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Now, it's such a simple move, isn't it? And yet I find so many of us, self-included, that like take a minute or two. What's that? Why is that challenging? Because it's different and we haven't been playing with it for a while. Good. One more time. Out, out, in, and just walk. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice work. All right. How about, let's do another for the brain. Okay, but we're going to use the brain with some arms. That was a leg brain. Now an arm brain. So we're just going to bring our arms up like this. Excellent. Now, one arm punches out, palm down, the other comes straight up. So one out, one in, bring them back and switch them. You ready? And switch them. Yes, let's go a little faster. Here we go. In and switch and back and switch and in. You got it? And switch. In and switch. Now I'm going to go double time. Here we go. It's in and up, switch and out, in and switch, in and switch, in and switch, in and switch. Almost done with this one. In and switch. One more time each side. You did it. Woohoo! And take it on down. So good. You guys, isn't that fun? It's like, oh my goodness. How about a little step touch? You ready? So pause. Step, touch, step, touch. Good. I'm just doing this with my upper body, with the arms. If that's too challenging, just put your hands here and just do a step touch. Sometimes I find the arms just do what they're going to do, and it just kind of wants to do this anyway. Step. Now, can you make it a little bigger? So when you step, it's like a squat. Squat the tush back, squat and up, squat and up, squat, up, squat and up. Good work. Down, up, back, up. Drive the hips back, Drive them back and straighten. Drive them back and straighten. You got it. Yes. Nice work. Last one. Good work. Now just walk for a second. Let's calm it down a little. Take a nice deep breath. Everybody's drinking, so let's pause for a moment and we'll all drink together. So we're already pumping that lymph, working the fascia, hydrating it back up. One of the things that happens, I find, with this, because it's such a repetitive motion, that we can get tight in the hip flexors. So right now, let's do a bit of a hamstring curl. So just pause, bring your legs out wide. So you're right in that good position. And then keeping the knee down, shift away, and let's do a hamstring curl. So I like to do this with my arms to get the ribs up. Thinking about, yeah, everybody's doing great. Nice. So we're not bringing those knees forward. We're keeping them down. Hamstring curl, press the hips a bit forward. And that should feel really good. Let's bring the arms forward and back now. Really add a little bit more upper body. Boom, boom, boom. Really flex the foot in the back, but keep those knees out. Try not to do this with the knee if you can help it. Good work. Don't want anybody's knees hurting. Good. Nice work, you guys. Okay, so now just pause the feet for a moment. Good. And then we're going to go forward, lean back with a heel dig. So it's back, back. So now we're going to do it forward. I like it to the side. And notice I'm leaning back. Why? On this one, you can lean back because as you're doing it, you're working core. Yes. So regular front heel digs are nice to warm it up, but when you go side to side, good. And rotation, rotation. Yes, beautiful. Keep going. One more time each side, and now we're back up to our walk. Just walk. Taking a nice deep breath. How about if we bring those arms straight up to the shoulders, palms to the ceiling. Inhale, hunch. Yes, you know we got to do a ribs up from here. Just keep those arms and legs going. Think tailbone down, ribs up, tuck your chin, lift from the top of the head. Little butterflies, reach those arms out, down and shoulder. Good work, a little bit. And shoulder. Take it down, ribs up and back, shoulder. Take it down and shoulder. How about down to about your waist? Here we go. It's down a little bit, back up. Take it down, ribs up, back up. How about double time? Down and up, 2 and up. Good, 3 and up. Last one, 4 and up and pause. How about to here? Palms forward. How about giving me a strong bear claw? Elbows up, ribs up. Let's go for chest press. Here we go. In and open, 2 and open. Think shoulders down, but elbows up. Shoulders down, elbows up. That's a nice stretch across the shoulder. 2 more in and out. Last one, in and out. Now pause. Let's do a big V. V to the shoulder. Bring it in and back out. Nice work. Again, V. Ribs up to the shoulder. Bring it in and out. How about double time? Here we go. Up to the shoulder, bring it in and open. Up to the shoulder, bring it in and out. 2 more. Up to the shoulder, in and out. Again, up, ribs up, in and out. Just drop those arms and shake. Woo! So good. How about a little side to side, side, side. Side and side. Good. So it's nice to have a stiff, straight arm, thumbs forward. Just let those shoulders drop. Keep those toes forward. Make sure that you're still going. Foot forward. So good. Deep breath. Nice work. Back to working, just back to regular walking. We're going to slow it down a little so you can catch your breath. And now we're going to do a little more of those rotations. So you know how we did the step, touch? Let's just start with a step, touch. Step, touch, step, touch. Good. So it's kind of that motion, but if we want to get some rotation, we can turn, turn, turn. So what am I doing? I'm lifting the heel and turning right the hip. So this is kind of what we do in some of our warm-ups, bringing the arms up. Over, 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 good. Really lift the hip, the heel, touching that toe so that you're not doing any bad rotation with the knee. It's a turn. It's actually allowing the hip to turn. Good. Now, how about instead of both arms, put one arm down, and as we come across, yes, across. So it's kind of just one arm over. Now, as we're doing this, notice and really make sure you're lifting the heel with that turn. What happens if you turn the whole head to look back? Now, Nancy, don't do this. It'll make you dizzy. Just saying, don't turn your head, in other words. I notice I get dizzy and I don't have any issues. So, woo, how about one more time each side? Woo, woo, and just walk. I love doing rotations, obviously, because it's such a good way to cinch in here without having to be on the ground and doing hard stuff. Good work. So just walking. Now, let's do a little bit as we're doing just our walking for our back booty. Okay, so watch this first one. I'm going to turn to the side. You stay walking. Okay, this is a visual. All we're going to do is step, lift to the back, step together. Step. Now, I want you to watch this. I don't want you to arch your back. It's a tuck when you lift and back. So you're going to get a good booty. So step. You ready? Here we go, you guys. Step, take it back, step together, switch, out, step together. I like to do this with the arms because I can really tuck as you drop it back. Step, lift, together, step. Feel the booty. So right to think, tilt as you lift. You don't have to lift high, you won't be able to, but it's great to really lift that tush and lift and tuck. Ready? Tuck as you lift. I should have said it that way, huh? Tuck as you lift. One more time each side. Tuck. And tuck. Oh, yeah. All right, let's just walk it out. Small walks. Good work. And just notice as you're walking now, let's just pay back attention a little bit to what we're doing with those feet. Good. Make sure, in other words, here's just some things to watch out for. We're not flat footing. We're not flexing the foot and coming up and down. We're working through the feet, almost like a little horse prancing. You can kind of do yourself a little prance, working those lower legs. And then you don't have to exaggerate so much. All right, so as we're here, how about doing a knee lift? Knee lift, lift, lift. Tuck as you lift, tuck as you lift. Try not to lean back. So you don't have to lift as high as I am if you can't do it any other way. And tilt. Good work. How about bringing the arms up? All right, let's just do some lat pulls. It's down, lift, down, down, down. Think, girls up, girls up. Now we're going to do some rotation. So over stretch to the outside of the lifted leg. Exhale there. Bring the belly in. Notice as you turn your head to that side, how much more you're gonna get. One more time each side. And then just walk. Who's feeling that in the outside of their hips? I need to just do some flicky kicks. Yeah, me too. Flick, flick, just some little flicks. Doesn't that feel good? Boy, I'm feeling that on the outside of my legs. And then just walk. Just a little walk. You don't have to lift high, but don't flat foot. Good work. Let's get those elbows driving back again. Tailbone is back. Beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to do a little bit more for the core. So I'm going to diagonal. I'm going to do a step, curl, step, push back. Step, curl it in, step back and up. So join me in, step, ribs up, and curl it and back. Step it, curl it and back. Step, curl and back. Really take a moment, feel the curl. One more time, and just walk. Let those shoulders drop. Try really hard not to take all that in by the shoulders. And now we're going to go diagonal other side. You ready? Slow it down. Step, step, push back. Step, curl it in and push back. Palms to the sky and push back. And back. And bring it in. And take it back. 2 more. And down. So as you exhale, pull the belly in. And I said 1 more, so I guess we have to just walk now. Nice work, you guys. Woo! And just notice how you're feeling here. Tail is down. Belly's drawn back. Shoulders are down. Palms are up. Or just facing the body is fine. So if you want to do a long arm facing the body, just notice though, are you rounded here? Keep yourself up and back. Good. So if that's easier with the palms forward or just palms working the body. Nice work, you guys. That looks really nice. Let's pause. How many of you are getting really tight in your hips? Tighten the hips? Yeah, me too. All right, let's just do a little bit of some roll down, stretching all that out now. So I'm going to go into a wide stance. I'm going to put my hands right up here. Excellent. And let's do this little shoulder stretch. So on this one, my toes are out so that you can really just drop to wherever it's good for you. I'm going to hunch a little bit, drop in the tail. Just hang here for just a sec so you get a nice opening. And then I'm going to take this hand. I'm going to push that leg back to bring this shoulder forward. And I'm going to look over the other shoulder. Oh. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale and see if you can get into it a little deeper. Now, I have my tail down fairly low. This is too much for you. You'll come up to wherever it's good for you. Come back to the center. Inhale. And exhale, other side. Or you can stay down there, the more strengthening it is for those legs. But wherever you're at, it'll be strengthening as well. And then come back to the center. Good work. Let's push, straighten, come up. Beautiful. Now I want you to grab onto one wrist, bring it up. Good. So you're going to lift up, press the hips forward. So it's a back, but forward first. Excellent. Now come down, forward fold. So you can release the hands just like you're closing a book. So you're going to come straight flat back over to wherever it's good for you, to wherever you get a hamstring stretch. Relax there. I can go all the way to the floor. If you can't, you go to where you want to. And then a slight bend in the knee, grab onto that wrist, curl up. Then straighten the legs, push forward and back. Oh, and come again. Come on over. Woo, this is the reward. Relax the head, bend the knees, curl yourself back up. Big inhale, press. Oh, and up and over again. Notice how after you've been doing it a few times, you don't feel quite as tight. It is a curl up as you come up. Pressing it up and back. Arching that tail all the way to the back. And then let's just hang down here for a second. Allow your head to relax. Allow the shoulders to relax. Your tail is to the ceiling. Again, if this is too much for you, come up to wherever you can and relax. You can even put your hands on the out front of your shins if that's good. Or you can go a little wider and see if you can drop down, hands to the floor. Nice work. Now I'm going to walk my hands over to the right side. I'm going to put my left hand around the front of my shin to the back and the other hand just back. And just use those hands on the leg to press to get the shoulders a little more straight to the side for that nice rotation. Beautiful. And just allow everything to just melt over, feeling that length in the back of your body. And then use the hands to walk yourself over to the other side, same thing. Using the hands to turn the shoulders just to get whatever stretch you need. Don't overdo it. Oh, yeah, so good. Feel and notice what parts of your body you're feeling the stretch in. Maybe even in the lower leg. Come back to the center. Now bend your knees and curl up. Slow curl because we've been down for a while. Let everything settle. Then you can come back up and back a little bit. Nice fascia stretch. And drop it on down. Bring those legs back in. Maybe just some little kicks to the side. Just little kicks to the side. Just bringing it all down. We didn't even get in any step lifts, but I don't think we're missing them. Do you guys? I feel pretty complete. Beautiful. And let's just do a nice big side stretch because we can, feet together. I'm going to grab on to my wrist. I'm going to push up first, up and over. So, I want you to notice something. Everybody's doing such a beautiful job with that. Trying to keep this shoulder a little more forward so you get that direct lateral. Nice. And notice that nobody's sinking here. So that up and out is so pretty. Slow, come up, switch the hand. So you're on there, you're lifting it up and then over. So when you're really lifted and coming over to the side, we're not sinking here. It's not a that. It's an up and over. So beautiful. Press through the palm there. Oh, and bring it all the way back up and drop. Nice work, you guys. I hope you feel like you've got a good aerobic muscle activation workout with the step today.